Welcome to Waqar Teaches. This is the sample exam for the end of year exam. We're looking at question 6. Let's have a look. Okay, so here's the question 6. It says find the slope of the line below. So we have a graph. Let me actually write in the x and the y, and here's 0. So on this line we have 2 points. The first point we have is 4, 3, and the second point we have is 8, 6. There are 2 ways to answer this question, and I'm going to show you both ways. The first way involves the formula for finding the slope. The formula is m is equal to y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Okay, here's the main thing you have to remember for when you're using this formula. Any of these numbers can be x or y, that doesn't matter. Either it could be x1 or y1, that doesn't matter, but you have to remember to put the numbers in the right place. So for example, if we make this number x1, then this one must be x2. This one then must be y1, and this must be y2. So the number that is the x can be x1, but then the y number with this must also be y1. Same as here, this must then be x2, and then this must be y2. So let's put the numbers in the right places in the formula and see what happens. So y2 is 6, and you have the minus, and y1 is 3. And then x2 is 8 minus x1, so minus 4. This leads us to 3 divided by 4. This is the answer, choice D. Another way to do this question, like I told you, is to make this into a triangle. How do we do this? We will draw a triangle from this point to this point, and then see what the lengths of the triangle are. So let's draw the triangle here. Okay, and this is 8, 6, and this is 4, 3. We need to work out what is this length here and what is this length here. An easy way to do this is that we use the x and the y axis to find the length. So if we draw a line down from here and a line down from here, this x here is 4 and this x here is 8. So we can count the number of spaces between these. We can count the number of spaces between these. So we have 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So this length here is 4, and we can count the spaces here using the y. 1, 2, 3. So this here is 3, and again we have the y up and the x down, so is equal to 3 over 4, and this again will give us the same answer as here, which is choice D. Sorry about the video getting misshapen there. I don't know what happened, but hopefully you could still follow that. Anyway, let's have a look at a sample, a couple of example questions now. Okay, so you need to find the slope of these 2 lines. Here we have the first line where the point is minus 2, 5 and 2, 3. And here we have the line where the points are 1, minus 1 and 5, 3. So find the slope using either method. I will show you how to find the slope using both methods. So pause the video now and try to find the slope for both of these. Okay, so in the first part we can see that we have x1, y1, x2, y2. Remember, you must keep the 1s together and the 2s together. So when we use the formula, we have 3 minus 5 divided by 2 minus minus 2. So 2 minus minus 2, as you remember from term 1, will become 2 plus 2, which is 4, and 3 minus 2 is minus 2. So the slope here is minus a half. So you can write it as a fraction or you can write it as a decimal. If you use the triangle method, you have 2 and 4. the 2 is y, the x is 4, so 2 divided by 4, which is 2. However, as you can see from left to right, the line is going down, so you'll have to put a negative before this, so it's negative 2. Then, if you use the triangle method, you should always remember this, that if the slope is going down, it's negative, and if the slope is going up, it's positive. That's also one way to check your answers. Then let's look at question 2. Here we use the formula again, x1, y1, x2, y2. So y2 is 3, y1 is minus 1. 3 minus 1 is the same as saying 3 plus 1, which is 4. x2 is 5, x1 is 1. So 5 minus 1 is 4. 4 divided by 4 is 1. That's your answer. Again, if you use the triangle method, you have 4 divided by 4, which is 1. But because this line is going up, it's a positive answer. I know this video was a bit long, but hopefully you can understand both ways. I think if you learn how to use the formula, that is the best way to do it. Just remember that you have x1, y1 and x2, y2. You can't mix, you can't have x1, y2 and x2, y1. This information will give you the wrong answer. So don't do this. Do not do this. This is wrong. Make sure that you keep the x1 and y1 together and the x2 and y2 together like I did here. Okay, any questions or comments, leave a message after the video and I'll get back to you soon. Thank you.